Hey guys, it's Blue Lucy here with a reading for you whenever you find this. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Today's message is about communication and the need for clarity. So we have the Page of Swords here. So yes, this is a message about Six of Pentacles, about the balance of resources and the balance of like give and take. So this is a community setting. So this is needing to talk about the balance of things in a community setting. So this is like, is someone doing more than their fair share, or am I not getting what I deserve in the situation? How do I talk about that? How do I bring that up in the best way so that it can be heard and received well? So yeah, this is pentacles are like coins. So if this isn't work, this is still some kind of shared community space. Like it could be a living situation, it could be just like a casual space, it could be some area that you have a hobby in, but there's some need to talk about the balance of things. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel like this is a situation that's been kind of like going on for a while, and like not talking about it because thinking like, oh, well, it'll change, or there's time for this to change, or it'll work itself out. But as time goes by, this card did come out wonky. It came out kind of like that. So this is about patience. And so like there's been patience about needing to bring this situation back into balance. But as time goes on, it's just like I'm getting more and more impatient. Things are like, So the Ace of Swords here is the need to communicate about an issue is becoming stronger. Okay, so we do have the Moonlight here, which suggests that there's some hidden things that people aren't aware of. And this is probably like all the people involved aren't aware of. Like, we all have our own perspectives, we all have our own way of seeing things. So talking about things like, there's been some misunderstandings here in the situation. I feel like misunderstandings, communications, or just having like not being on the same page. And so I feel like this is maybe stressing some people out. There's like a need to persist though, like to resolve this and to bring it up. Like sometimes bringing things up is intimidating, right? But we need to speak up for ourselves, or sometimes we need to stand our ground, or sometimes maybe there's a pattern we're trying to break, and so we're not quite sure how to do it, but we're trying, or, you know, some things are triggering in the situation, and navigating these in the best way to kind of have this conversation go as well as possible. So the Milky Way here and the Three of Wands just clarify that this is a community setting. So some people might have their focus on other places. There might be some chaos in the space. But there is a need to, this is a team, and like being part of that team and having this team being a well-oiled machine. And, you know, that just requires communication. And good communication, like the need to have a place and a space to communicate. And with the Hangman here, there's a need for all perspectives to be considered, right? Like we need to consider other people's perspectives, and in a community setting, like there is a need for, you know, your perspective deserves to be considered also. So the advice I feel like is like for people to try to see the other person's point of view, or try to see where people involved in this space are coming from. So the outcome of this, the Moon Bunny card pops up. So if you're kind of like, how can this situation be fixed? Like it feels like maybe you're resigned, or there's some resentment happening and you're not really sure like, you know, like it doesn't look like there's a way forward. So needing just to chill out and hang back. How help. So this is like a little helper. So like a little angel. So it's maybe sounds silly to some people, but like there's like something behind the scenes trying to smooth the situation over, or there is a concern. So I also found it interesting that this card came up adjacent to the Moonlight. So here the bunny's looking away, and in the Moon Bunny card, he's turned and he's looking directly at our eyes. So I feel like with some communication, things that were hidden or unclear or confusing will become clear, and there's a better chance for people kind of to get on the same page. The Outcome card is the Six of Wands, which is victory after struggle. It is relief after a fight. So as challenging as the situation may be, and as hard as it might be to communicate, having the strength and not giving up will lead to a happy outcome. So I hope that made sense, and I hope that was clear. I can see that this is causing some anxiety, a lot of anxiety, a lot of like, just, you know, spinning your wheels, but there is a way toward prosperity or harmony, I guess. There is a way to that. So hang in there. You're doing great. I'll see you later.